Tonight, you're probably gonna start a fight. I know this can't be right. Hey, baby, come on. I loved you endlessly when you weren't there for me. So now it's time to leave and make it alone. Thank you for that. Thank you guys for coming by. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. I'm the real Randy Chavez. I just woke up like 6 minutes ago. Everyone's go look at Hey David Don, at King Mavs Forever on the Twitter, Standoff Chart and King Mavs over on the Veve app, Chavi Cat 5 as well. Yeah, Kobe Collects, Only Player 1, Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Golden Assets, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sony Pop Media, Charles Merkel, Veve Darkling, Cavell Anderson, and Veve Vibes all on the YouTube. Powers of X #1 over here, Kobe Collects down here. At EQ_crypto, at WetWizardVV, and Gary O at 1234CA3, all on the Twitter. You got DerekBrad.com/page/VV-photography, WoundedWarriorProject.org, and yeah, let's get the spread. I have to really update that list today. I will before later's stream. So, what do we have? A bunch of things to go over. Let's get the negative news out of the way first. And no, this is not negative for Veve or Comey in any way, but like I said, all press is good press. You got Quid and Wax really trying to go and try to take a fight to us for some like unprovoked, for some godforsaken reason. As I said, they did not want to go and play that, but let me go and show you a couple of things. One of which is Quidd's. Quidd had an AMA yesterday. They tagged the Wax fans, like they tagged Wax, that CEO of them. They tagged Veve official. They tagged the comments like, yes, we have real NFTs. Everyone come listen to our AMA. There's a total of 85 people listening to the AMA last night. Let me repeat that. There was a total of 85 people listening to Quidd's AMA. How many thousands do we have listening to Comey's AMA on Twitter? Well, like 4,000. In the last one. So yeah, like I said, not really. What we have, like usually 30, 40, maybe like 45 X that they have. So and again, that's just on the AMA. I just thought that was pretty funny. Thought that was quite historical. We do have more than 10 times the amount of followers on Veve as they do Quidd, and Quidd has been around for much longer. And Comey has been around. Like Veve came on Twitter November 2020. And so to get that much that quickly is quite impressive. Very not impressive for Quidd, but I digress. In other news, we do have, and I might get demonetized for this. Apologies. I'm going to go and show you what Al Khan had to say about Quidd, and I'll get to Wax in a second. But this is what Al Khan had to say about Quidd.
Look at the competitor. I think they showed you on the board for Quidd. Which makes stickers. Yeah, basically shit.
So basically what he says that Quidd is a bunch of jokers, they're stinkers, they make stickers, and they are pieces of poop. That is what Al Khan said about Quidd. We love him. But anyway, and then he had that Pokemon thing go in there, so like I said, I hope that does not get me demonetized. Going over to Wax now. Alright, we're going to have to still go to the Twitter and then go to the Wax. So remember how yesterday... we had, what do you call it? Oh, let's go to Taps here real quick, because Taps had something to say about it early this morning. Yesterday we had the CEO of Wax going on and saying that, Disney NFTs aren't real NFTs because of the closed ecosystem, something about Apple. Well, if you go to tweets and replies, what's good? Okay, yep, everyone. All right. So this one guy, Parology, says, here's the Wax interview / metaverse plans and future NFTs. He links the YouTube channel where the Wax CEO has, an hour interview. And the hour interview was with the Paul Barron Network, which is a pretty big network. Our own Kyle Willson has been on there a couple of times. And, it has a couple 100,000 subscribers. So about 11,000 people saw this. And with the get out of here, Nicole. And the 11,000 people, Nicole Arbor's account just messaged me that's not really Nicole. I'm pretty sure. Although I did talk to her once. All right, disregard. So yeah, the Wax interview of this guy. So 11,000 people, if they took it seriously, got misinformed. But here's what a couple of other people had to say. And again, this guy Parology said, listen, hold your feelings, watch the entire video. William Quigley opinion is no joke. I have an open mind. Watch the YouTube. So and then he goes to say the team of Akomi will benefit by having William Quigley by their side. And again, we were not the ones that, it says never burn bridges. We were not the ones that went and attacked them. I never attacked them. I always say, like, yes, I hope they do well. I hope they succeed, because that just grows the space. That just grows the hobby. They drew first blood, if I can quote Rambo. So Tapstrade says, oh, I watched all of it. He talked about how much Wax has done and how layer 2s aren't going to pan out, how terrible Solana is, how terrible Veve is and others are, and again, the CEO of Wax talking about how Quidd failed and more. He's covering it in a vid in detail, but won't be out until Friday. And then Foster Hilt comes in. Love this man, the coin wizard, saying, watched it. Main takeaways are that what Wax CEO says, any blockchain other than Wax sucks. Layer 2 sucks. Disney doesn't understand NFTs. Polygon lies about their numbers. Veve NFTs aren't real because of Apple. And Meta is going to fail miserably. More crypto businesses will fail. And then he says, I'm going to bed. So, like I said, I don't think anyone is taking this guy seriously. I don't know if he's off his meds or on new meds and needs to... I hope he gets better. I hope whatever is wrong with him, I hope he gets better. And I hope he doesn't lose all of his followers' money. So... outside of that, we have other news in the crypto space at large. Earth 2, you can now have custom custom codes. Like, I have the code down below if you want to go join Earth 2. It is not a custom code, it's just a code that I was given. And if you want to get Earth 2 and Chaveztopia, again, link down below. You can use that code and you can get 7.5% on your money back. So if you go to spend $100, you get $7.50 back. I also get $7.50 as well. Now, you could, by all means, you could not use the referral code at all. Locked countries can be unlocked. We have additional updates in relation to Essence. We have added also Ether heat map view options. Players can now see where Ether has been detected by mentors on the app all across the world. Features the first step towards some possible bigger changes when the concentration of Ether detection rates may have communal influence over various gameplay mechanisms. Other updates include latest Mapbox, map version integration, updates to property portfolio viewing, updates to P2P, gifting feature, and continuation of improvements to the Hollow Building editor, with more coming. And again, there's more updates. I'm just giving you a overview here. More updates. Blackrock planning to offer crypto trading. Every now and then, when Omi decides to go high, I am worth about 7 figures, which is $1 million. BlackRock is worth about 14, 13 or 14. Let me figure it out, because 10 figures would be $1 billion. 11 is decabillion. 12 figures is so 12 figures is $100 billion. Then you have 13 figures, which is $1 trillion, and then you have 14 figures, which is $10 trillion. That is what BlackRock, the assets under management for BlackRock, I'm not going to say you heard it here first, but that is $10 trillion. If 0.1% of that gets into crypto, I'm sorry, I was just struck by John Malkovich syndrome, like the ghost, he's still alive, the essence and spirit of John Malkovich just went into me, just to say that if 0.1% of their $10 trillion gets in, that is still $100 billion going into, right? 10% would, 10% would be $1 trillion. 1% would be $100 billion. Actually, 0.1% is not that. It's only $10 billion going into crypto, which is really essentially not that much. It is $10 billion going into crypto in general. But again, they'll probably have more than 1%, which is still $100 billion plus, go into that crypto space, and how much of that will go into Akomi? Right now, probably zero, just because it's not on any major exchanges yet. BlackRock will not touch anything that is not on Coinbase. They will not touch anything that is not in the main. But what is safer than Disney, especially in crypto? So I'm just saying, expect numbers to flow in there over the next few years. Obviously you have rich people going in first. Rich people are going to be ones that make the money, and I don't say that as in like, heck the rich, war against the 1%. Technically, I am the 1% now, but when you have the Central Bank of Ireland and they go and they say, yeah, we're not going to have crypto funds because it's too difficult for a retail investor, that basically tells us that the elite do not want us to make money. They do not want us to go and they don't want us to go and join them. Like, God forbid us poories like ever make money. So yeah, rich people will get in first. And what do you think they're going to buy? Obviously Bitcoin, probably Ethereum, maybe Solana, Binance Coin, Cardano. But in the future, in the very near future, when we have this on Coinbase and it's like major news, like in the crypto world, that we have Disney, that is going to be one of the safest places that will go. And those rich people are going to go in because, again, what is safer than Disney? So I realize I've been talking for about 11 minutes. Let's get to the comments. And yeah, Ryan Donnie says, let's get this bread. I love this game. Meow, 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 meow. All right, Donnie says, Randy, is this a hodl? Has to be, right? Well, let's see what comics and crypto say. Let's take a look. I mean, I'm sure it is, but I have to confirm with my. All right, Black Panther #1, first appearance of Okoye, Nakia, Dora Milaje. Yeah, this is definitely going to be. Yeah, it's a hodl. As they say, as the comics and crypto people go in and bless us with their wisdom, they say it is a hodl. Also, be advised, guys. Oh wow, so I just realized I got a giant super chat from Ernie Malas, but if everyone could smash that like button, you don't have to be like Ernie Malas and give a $50 super chat. Liking the video is a free way to support the channel, but thank you so much. Let me go and get to that real quick. Saying, when we hit Coinbase, I'm going to send you a 5K sticker or dinner in Vegas. So that will come. If it's not this quarter, I will be surprised if it's not this quarter. Like, the February, March, but it will definitely be in Q2, if not so. So, thank you so much. I don't know. Can you do a 5K sticker? I don't think that's possible. I think you can only go up to 1K, if I'm not mistaken. Let me. All right, where's the sticker? Sticker. Okay, all. $10, 25. So it looks like there's only $50 stickers, but the super chat, however, you can do up to. I can do up to 500. Ernie says, "Pack your bags." Why, thank you so much. Yeah, I think I can only do that maybe because I don't really send that many. I mean, I do send super chats, to other people, but yeah, that 5K is a lot. It's gonna be got $50, or 500. Pack your bags. Yeah. 500. Okay. If they let, I don't know if you could do. I think you can only do so much per week. I think I have tried to look that up before, but wow, yeah. We will get there. Like I said, I would be surprised if it wasn't in March. I think it will be in March by Coinbase, but if not, it'll definitely be in Q2. So yeah, thank you so much. So yes, Ryan, this comic is a hodl. Doctor Strange says, "What up, Randy? Yo, what up, Doctor? I hope you're doing well." Vidimon says, "Randy rocking that Hugh Hefner robe." Oh yeah, got to show that Veve. Got to show that Veve on. This is a great robe. This is a gift. So this wasn't even like an investment for me. This was one of like, I've been wearing this for 3 days. I just sleep in it. Like, this is so. It's got a hood, so I can just it's so great. Sandra says, first Cartoon Network NFT. Well, they are. I think Quidd actually has the first ones, but we have the first appearances of this kind. Powerpuff Girls, Adventure Time. Yeah. And what is Cartoon? It's a Time Warner company, WB, which we have, which also has Harry Potter, also has, yeah. So I'm pretty sure we have. Again, I'll take a look at Wax NFTs. I don't know which. Do I have it on camera? Is it on my camera? Oh, maybe I didn't save it, but I showed it yesterday. I don't know why it's not on screenshot or not on Twitter, but oh yeah, here it is. Look at Wax's Spider-Man NFTs, and then look at ours. So, yeah, they're not good. The other companies are not good. But yeah, so even with Quid might have the first maybe Cartoon Network NFTs, ours were better. Look at them. JB says, "Lol, Quid CEO, King of Hood." Yeah. Crazy Crow says this comic is not a hodl at all. LOL, but good luck to everyone. Is he just saying that just so he can save them all for himself? Maybe. Irvin Flores says, do you have a video on what to do with our OMI, as in moving it to the app for staking? I don't know if you. I don't think you can move it to the app right now. You were able to before the transition when we went over to the Ethereum blockchain. But now we have to wait for the bridge, and the bridge will be next week. Bridge will be. Oh god. The bridge will probably come next week, and we'll be able to go from layer 1 to layer 2. And we'll be able to convert from the Go chain to the Ethereum blockchain. But I don't have that video yet, so a bunch of YouTubers will have that video in the future. Milos Alexandra, this is your gonna be a billionaire robe. Again, I hope you guys know that a billionaire is a lot of money. And I'm sure that, 100 million will be in the future. Because, having 100 million OMI still at a dollar is, I don't say easy, but I mean for me, because I have I have a lot. But I do have to sell some, for taxes this year at some point. So I'm really hoping this raises before then. I don't know, the billionaire. Oh God, I don't know. I don't even know. I'd like to still have this, this robe for the. I don't know where he got it from, but I would have zero issue getting this exact robe again for my next robe. If this ever rips or whatever. Anthony Arce's chance for exchanges. I mean, we'll have some. I mean, the team, look at the team's Twitter. Look at Alex, look at Reese, look at, the VV in general. They seem to be in very good moods because I think things are coming. So chances for exchanges, yeah, we're definitely getting at least minimum 1, but probably 2 this month. I don't know if, why I say that is because I don't know if MetaMask swap counts as 1. And then we'll get 2 more next month. Crazy Co says Vivi is a beast. People just hating. Love the response from Vivi on Twitter. I know, right? And there was this week. Chance for exchange is this week. I mean, it's already towards the end of the week, so we might have an exchange. No, I was gonna say we might have an exchange announcement, and then the announcement would be, if we were to get the announcement, then we could expect it next week. But the last few big announcements that not we've had, but other people have had for this. They've literally said it 18 hours beforehand. Yeah, we're gonna have this, tomorrow. So I feel like gone are the days when people say get ready, folks. In 1 week, we're about to list this on Coinbase. We're about to list this, so. And okay, well, why? Why did they have a? Why did they change? I think they have changed because if they say, hey, we're gonna list this in 1 week, get your funds ready. Well, people know what happens when you get listed on Coinbase or Binance. The price goes up a lot. So people are going to do what they need to do in order to get that particular coin before it goes on Binance and Coinbase. And Binance and Coinbase lose out on millions of dollars. So, yeah, I think that's why it's oh, hey, get your bags ready because we're going to have it on, in 18 hours from now. So I think that's, they'll announce it the night before and it'll come out on 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time the next day. So I don't think we'll have the announcement this week. We could have I thought originally we would have the announcement this week by, let's say, tomorrow for sometime next week, but we could still have the announcement on Tuesday and have it come on Wednesday, have Thursday come on Friday, for next week. So I don't know, probably next week. Ryan Devine says, Randy, question. Would you be okay to share your goal? At what point do you think you'll take your money and kind of retire again? I guess there's some stuff you'd like to buy when we get that VV monies. I'm just going to, depending on how high we go, I mean, I'll still live pretty simply. Me and the girlfriend will get a place in Florida, 3-bedroom, maybe four bedroom. But the reason for that is because I want an office and she wants an office, and the 4th bed, we'll sleep in 1 bedroom, and the 4th bedroom would just be for, Yeah, for guests when they come over. I think Mr. Pag's like, I better have my own room. Like, okay, you can have the fourth. We'll get the fourth bedroom for you, Mr. Pags, when you come visit us in Florida. Dude, I love him so much. He's such a G. He's such a cool. He's so New Jersey. I love him. Anyway, so we'll get that, and I told her. I mean, this place she kind of wants to buy on her own, which is fine. The perks of dating a successful doctor, veterinarian, is that she doesn't need me for anything at all. She has her own money. And she's invested in Omi as well. She has a bunch of Bitcoin. She has a bunch of Omi. Not a ton. She's got like, I think 3/4 of one Bitcoin, and she's got like 2 to 3 million Omi. So she's got a decent amount. But what I'll get, and I've told, and I guess for the new people that are here that maybe haven't heard this yet, another part of the big reason why I really love my girlfriend is because I said that. When this reaches $1, which I expect it to in max 4 years from now, like max 2026, where I think it could definitely do it beforehand. Let's say if that was the top, which I don't think it'll be the top. You guys have seen my predictions for 2030, but let's say that is, and that's $100 million. I've made the declaration on Facebook, on Twitter, to friends that I would take either $90 million or 90% of my net worth, whichever is bigger, and donate that to charity. Most of it would be conservation of land, buying wilderness areas, continue what Steve Irwin did. And most girlfriends, when you tell them, yeah, I'm going to give away $90 million, they're just not going to be cool with it. They're just not going to be like, yeah, that's fine. But she is. She's like, no, it's for, because again, she's a veterinarian. She loves animals. So, but then the toys. I don't know. I'm gonna get a Cybertruck. So I'm gonna Tesla Cybertruck, which they delayed again until next year. I'm so sad. But yeah. So they delayed that again until next year. But I will get a Cybertruck. I mean, if maybe I'll get a second house, like because one is technically the girl, and maybe I won't. I don't know. I mean, I don't really want or need one. I mean, if I want a place to stay, maybe I'll just get an apartment in New York. Like I might keep this apartment, and just do that for. And just anytime I come up here, I need a place to stay. I can just come up here, and it's really close to my friends. It's really close to so yeah. That's a good question. But that's pretty it. I'm not going to be crazy with it. I know everyone wants me to get like a mansion. They want me to get like a boat. I don't have a boating license. Also, even if I did, I'm not a strong swimmer. I do not have, like, I can, doggy paddle my way to shore and stuff. And I'm pretty fat right now, so I don't even need to. I could just float because I'm like, fat makes you like a buoy, and you just, Black Magic says, LMAO. Jidbro says, good morning and good luck. John says, hey Randy, how are you? Would you rather have 2 golden moments, Elsa and R2, or Fantastic #1 Secret Rare? It's, I mean, honestly, like, a third outside point of view, but knowing what I know about comic books that have, like, especially that one, a Fantastic Four #1 Secret Rare, I fully expect that to be $100,000 at some point. Now, we have to wait for comic people to get in order for that to happen, because, and it's not going to be like, oh, every single secret rare, just because it's a secret rare, like, just because, and again, I'm going to get Hitmonkey at some point. I'm going to get a secret rare Hitmonkey, but just because something has a limited amount of editions doesn't mean it's really good. Like I'll say Hitmonkey, like, again, I love that and I will get it, but just because it's short on editions doesn't mean it's a great comic book. Again, I love that comic book, I love that character, I love those stories, but it's just not well received. Like the amount that goes in CGC 9.8 is like a couple $100, but a CGC like 9 point that's hundreds of thousands of dollars for that Fantastic Four #1. That's so much money, and when that goes, these Disney NFT statues. Now, Elsa that's the first Disney princess on the blockchain. That's the first Disney. That's going to be very, very good. And R2, Disney, but also Star Wars. C-3PO is not in Book of Boba Fett. C-3PO wasn't in Mandalorian, but R2 was. R2 is so heckin' cool and so good, and again, Star Wars. So I would say that Elsa and R2 are probably safer, but if and when, because again, like, if you're, let's say if you're 50 something years old, or 60 years old, and this is like, well, there are obviously exceptions. There's a bunch of people on here that are that age or older. Is my dad going to care about Web3? Is my dad going to care about, or any of our parents, most of our parents, are they going to care about a lot of the stuff that we care about? Probably not. They're probably not going to care about the metaverse. They're probably not, like, they'd watch golf, or they'd watch, yeah, Dan Chavez said it, is like, yeah, my dad would much rather, watch sports and eat a turkey sandwich. Like, same. That's what our parents like and enjoy doing. They don't really care about the collectibles as much. They don't need to. So for the older, like, 60, 70-year-old comic book heads, maybe they might want some of these, NFT comic books. And if they do, they're definitely going to go for Marvel Comics #1, Amazing Spider-Man, and Fantastic Four #1, and Fantastic Four #5. They would love all of these. But that just might take a while. Like, I would fully expect people that love Disney to get into the NFT game before people that love comic books. Because people that love Disney love, like, look at that popcorn bucket that people waited in line for like 8 hours for. And they did that just so they could flip for like $100. They waited in line for 8 hours just so they could flip for a couple $100. I mean, isn't minimum wage in New York right now is $15, I think. So, work a 10-hour shift, obviously after taxes or whatever, that's $100. They wait, and now again, that's not doing it with Disney. I get it. It's a lot more fun to do it with something that you love. But that's not a lot of money that they go and they do that for. So do you think that people would really love, I would expect Disney people, once they recognize that, oh, it's on the blockchain, and they might not even need to know that it's on the blockchain. They might not even need to know that it's an NFT, that it burns OMI. They could have zero idea about crypto. They're like, oh, hey, this is an Elsa collectible. This is an R2 collectible. They don't need to know anything about blockchain. They don't need to know that we're on the Ethereum blockchain, the blockchain where most transactions are held. They don't need to know that the OMI token underpins it, and they're burning OMI every. They don't need to know any of that. All they need to know is that it's a limited amount Elsa collectible that you can play with an AR, and the same with R2D2, and that's it. Now, obviously, the people that understand that, they might buy multiple, like the Pokemon Bros, the trio that I know from Pokemon that watch a lot of my videos, and they like a lot of my 90s references. One of the brothers that I met at DCon, he has 7 Elsas, or he had 7 Elsas. Why? Because they're big into Pokemon. They understand, like, they understood the assignment. They understand what's going on in the future, how many people are going to come in, and how much these are going to rise. Yeah. So, moving on. I know, Joanna, I didn't answer your question really, but I think Elsa and R2 are probably the safest. The Fantastic Four #1, again, which I have, it might take years before it goes to my desired price point. It might take years before common people get in, but it won't take years for. I think Elsa and R2. I mean, they've already R2 is like close to 10K. So I would say those guys, Elsa and R2. That being said, the Secret Rare Fantastic Four #1 has been over 20K before. It's like 12.9 right now. So yeah. Joy Requejo says, good luck all. Good luck. Thank you. David Paris says, good morning, Randy. Let's get this bread. Tim Cox says, what's up all? Good luck today. Yes, good luck to all. And thank you, Ernie Malas, for that $50 super chat. That means the world. Saying that when we hit Coinbase, you're going to send you $5,000 worth of stickers and super chats, says, or dinner in Vegas. And for me to pack my bags, because 500 times 10 is 5K. Thank you so much. Memory said, CC said hodl. Yes, they did say hodl. Tyler X says, when Coinbase? I would say, I'm hoping by March, in Q1, but if it's not, it will definitely be in Q2. Taps Trades does not think so, though. Taps Trades does have the other opposite school of thought, saying that we will get a lot of the smaller ones beforehand, and you'll have a big lead up to Coinbase. I think that we'll get Coinbase as one of, not the first one, but we'll get it hoping by March, and then we'll have a bunch of other little ones, and then we'll have Binance. That's what I think. So again, Taps Trades is a crypto investor. Like, he does this a lot, and never a financial advisor, but so this is what he does, and he follows this. He's followed crypto in general a bit more closely than I do. He's got a little bit more experience than I do. So, if you're listening to my advice, which like only really a year, 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years into crypto, versus Taps, who's been in it for like 5 years probably, probably want to take Taps' advice on it. But again, nobody really knows. I am just sure, like, I'm sure, I'm 99.99999 repeating percent sure that we do have Coinbase, that we do have a bunch of these other ones. It would just make sense for them to. So none of us are saying that it won't come. It will come. We're just not sure when. Like I said, I would say hopefully by March, and if not, definitely Q2. Taps thinks it'll happen a little later, Q2, Q3 maybe. So we'll see. TW says, hoping so many bots get clipped this week that we humans 2008 or we Humes 2000 AD comic reference, LOL, can finally get a comic drop. I hope so as well. Flexible Mawile says, did you get your custom E2 referral code yet? Oh, I was just talking about this before. No, I still have my old one. I just read about it before. I'm probably gonna keep it. I'm probably just gonna keep it. It says, in E2 words and top brands are taken already. Wow. I got weather, a top search Google word, and I'm crossing my fingers for that. You have a bunch of really good Mentor words. You have a bunch of really good ones. And I am a little jelly, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Grandmaster Mawile and Ray Fixie, Arya Investments, everyone's just got so many really cool names for their mentors and all that, those places. Points of interest. David Perez says, Randy, what wallet do you store your OMI in? I do have some on the VeVe app wallet, but I have the rest of my OMI on 6 trust wallets because they're safe. They're the safest there, in my opinion. Planet Vampire says, do you see the CEOs of other NFT projects working 18 hours a day, 7 days a week, like David Yu, knowing the licensors will only speak with them and are all over the world in different time zones? I can't speak for other CEOs. I don't think they... And again, one, probably not. They're probably not doing that. Because again, like, a lot of other CEOs, if they were to have this, they probably, like, their token unlocks, they probably would have sold. But the token unlocks that we've had they haven't sold. They haven't sold anything. So you could just tell, like, by their heart and minds, like, what they're doing and that it's going to work out for them. Licenses aside, not everyone is used to working this hard. Like, I've done it before, and there's a learning curve to doing that, and it does not come easy. It does not come without lots of sacrifice. And I'm not even talking about not hanging out with friends and missing, birthday parties. I'm talking about, like, to your mental and physical health. And I don't know if we give them enough thanks for that. But yeah, other CEOs probably not doing that. If they are, they're not doing it near as well as these guys. And yeah, like I said, they speak with Apple every week. I guarantee you they get phone calls every hour from exchanges, from other companies wanting, like, hey, can you do our NFTs? Can you do our NFTs? Yeah, guarantee. And this is before the metaverse comes out. And Foster Hilt yesterday on Taps' stream going and saying that what he says makes sense. Like, he says, quote, do you believe that the 100 or so people that work for Veve are doing the metaverse themselves? And then he brings up Trevor. Trevor makes content on Twitter saying that Trevor's an amazing guy, used to work, I think, on God of War. But how much of a metaverse can he complete by himself? And then he goes on to say, end quote. But then he goes on to say that he bets, and in his mind, which makes sense, that they outsource that to another company. That either has done or is currently working on their own metaverse is say, hey, just do it under our name. Which again, what have I said before? A lot of these mini games that can come out in the metaverse probably not like again Epico Regal, that the ones that basically Clash of Clans. Well, what happened with that? Um, what happened with that is that they have a partnership, and that's a mini game that I could see on the in the VeVeVerse. Why you take these third party companies that are making their own game and put them on the VeVeVerse, and what happens if the game fails? Nothing. Nothing. Okay, cool. No, nobody's interested in that game. That's just, the dark part. You're like, all right, okay, so here is everything the light touches, and that is the elephant grave. You must never go there, Simba. Okay, that's it. That's the one place of the viewers that if the game fails, it doesn't matter. They'll give them their own corner. But the viewers doesn't fail if that fails. But if it wins, then it's a win-win because a lot of people like it. They come to the VeVeVerse to play that. Why does Walmart go in and they sell some things at a loss? Because they know people go in for that in hopes that they shop around for other things. So yeah, have really cool video games. People go in the VeVeVerse for that video game, and then they walk around. Oh, hey, this is really cool. Oh, I can get land here. Oh, I can do this. I can buy. I can decorate my house. I can play Animal Crossing on here, like in real life, in Web3, in this virtual world, and they could. And there's no restrictions. I mean, if there are, I don't think there's a restriction on how many plots of land you can buy, and that's. I guarantee you that might be an issue at some point where people want to buy plots of land that maybe aren't even near anything. They want to buy that because they want to do Animal Crossing in real life by themselves. Be like, okay, I'm going to put this here, and they have so many ideas, and so I guarantee it. Like Mario Maker, why is that so popular? Why is Animal Crossing so popular? Because being able to do things yourself, being able to go and make some really cool things. Why are some of these vaults so outrageously good? Because you can do that type of stuff. So yeah, I'm really ranting this morning. All right, moving on. Cutie Raid says, yo, let's get this toast. Ryan, bread goes in a toaster, Eddie. Sorry, the Ed and Eddie reference. Ryan Domenny says, wait, Randy, my brother brought this up to me, but I'm sure you don't have to, but as long as you have crypto as crypto and you don't pay taxes on it, right? I think if you sell, again, don't quote me on this, but I think if you sell one crypto or you use that to buy another, that is transactional and you wouldn't pay taxes on those profits. Only if you change the fiat. Yeah, no, I ask a CPA, ask an account, but I'm pretty sure if you have Ethereum and you go to buy, I don't know, Immutable X with the Ethereum, you get taxed on the profits that you made with Ethereum. But again, ask an accountant. Yeah. Linux says, dude out here sitting with his robe, has no bed, eats nothing but Taco Bell, and talks about about to have 100 million. The craziest part is that it's going to be true. Keep it up, Randy, the Gator Lord. Thanks, man. Yeah. Just love it. Yeah. So I would say, as again, having 127 million OMI, but yeah, selling a few million to pay taxes, a few million OMI, not a few million dollars, because I have to, because I don't have like the $110,000 I'm probably gonna be taxed. Oh, it's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be murder. Oh, excuse me. I have to sell some for that, and then next year, hopefully, what's crazy is the profits that I'm gonna take this year are just to pay taxes, and I will have to pay taxes on the profits that I took this year, which is absolutely redonkulous for 2022. Which again, hopefully it's not much. Hopefully they see that nothing else is going into the account. They're like, we won't tax them that much. I hope. Moving on. Luffy says, Ultra Rare Steamboat, Mickey, or Golden Moments, Mickey Hat, or the two golden moments, Mickey Hat and Homer and Bart. Mickey Hat, probably. Homer and Bart, I don't know why that hasn't done that well. I mean, it's so good. Like it's still running, and that was so good. That was so controversial back in the day. I'm really not sure why Homer and Bart hasn't done that well. But the Ultra Steamboat Willie sounded like what $6,700, and it was 10K at one point. So that definitely has room to grow. The other ones, I guess, haven't hit their peak yet. I don't know. I don't. I would say the Mickey hat is probably better than Homer and Bart. So maybe get him and then maybe something else, or maybe get the Mickey hat and something else. But I don't know what would be better. I mean, the Disney Golden Moments are pure awesome, but who knows? Irvin Flores says Ultra Steamboat. JQ says Quidd just apologized to VV community on Twitter. Oh, did they? Did they now? Let's take a look. See. Quidd. Let's see their tweets. What do they say? Well, it must be on their tweets and replies because it's not on their actual tweets. And I did not see them apologizing. But maybe they will at some point in the future. Yeah. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. I'm sorry, guys, with the messages. I will. All right. Okay, moving on. Yeah, Florida. I'm coming too. If 10 cents, that'd be great. Azzy Boy says, "Shall I buy an Iron Man or Elsa mate?" Oh, that's so hard. That's so good. They're both so good. I don't know what the best move is. But what I do know is I'm going to X out of YouTube. I'm going to X out of that. I'm going to X out of that. I'm going to get rid of all of these messages. And I will go to the VeVe app. Ooh, Taco Bell making some. Taco Bell giving me some notifications. But I'm going to go to the VeVe app because I got a few minutes left. And we're going to go get this bread. So for those of you that don't know, that are new, that's where it is. Buy now button will be right there. Be right there. Actually, let's. So you can go like that if you wish. You can just try to time it if you wish. I can't. Okay, yeah. So you could try to time it. You could try to, do the. But yeah, who knows? Maybe I will try to go like that. I don't know. I'll try that this time. I'll try that. But let me X out of there real quick. Okay, got about 2 minutes left. Elsa or Iron Man? I don't know. They're both. I think they're both good. You can't lose with either. Kevin Max says, "How long for collectibles to get back to where they were mid-January?" I don't know. With big announcements, you're gonna see gem squeezes. So a couple months maybe. Tito says Elsa all the way, in my honest opinion. Okay. Joseph says Robe NFT is a must. Black Magic says, Randy, you can't wait to see you in the news and be like, I know that guy. I really do hope that CNBC got the Doge millionaire and they didn't get me. That video only got like 7,000 views. How Comey made me a millionaire. So I will be, maybe when I become Deca millionaire, when there's like 8 cents or something, 9 cents. Or maybe I'll do another video like how Comey made me a multi-millionaire. And then I'll do another one, how Comey made me a Deca millionaire. So I'll do more videos like that. Yeah, good times. But that video will really more be for the new people. That'll just be the people that know the story. Okay, like you know how I did it. You know how they did it and how I did it. Oh God, I forgot. Okay, 40 seconds. 47, 45 seconds. Kevin Max says, do you think collectibles will have the drop down box some sort of numbers, high to low? Oh, I hope so. I hope they give high to low numbers in collectibles as well. Sorting from high to low. Just as Gator King on his throne. I was meant to trying to pull that whole thing out of there, but the pizza box kind of stopped it. 20 seconds. My throne. I've been watching a lot of regular show, and whenever they confirm things to each other, it's like, So I've just been doing that and just sounding like a not good. Okay, all right. 3. Oh God. Oh no. I can't line it up. I messed up so hard. I messed up so hard on that. Rib and pasta. Cutie raises donate 85% and use 5% for investing in real estate for stable income, and then 10% for yourself. Maybe. We'll see. Black Magic says, buy a second property to use that for rental as second stream of income, Randy. I guess a lot of people are saying to do that. Maybe I should. I would need a property manager though. Because the property manager, because I don't want to manage that myself. I'd want to, get a nice rent roll going. People's Palace, give me those eggs. I will have Dino Lang on later on today at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The White Rabbit is saying, you look like Rocky Balboa. Let's get this drop. I hope you did well. Wow, I'm way behind on comments. As boys, thanks. Elsa looks really strong right now. Yeah, she looks great. Super Duper Hanks. Hi, Randy. Just woke up. See the new Jurassic Park trailer? Oh, I didn't even see the new Jurassic Park trailer. Jinferno says, I just saw I had a Veve app update. Double check everyone. Yes, there was one yesterday. I don't know if we have another one today. Power is knowledgeable application. Elsa is not a princess. Can we stop saying that? She's a queen. That's true. That's true. She's a queen now. She's a queen. She was a princess, but yes, she did go through her coronation because I think she was 18 or 21 at coronation. I forget. Just says, don't be a sexist 3-year-olds can drive automobiles too. So I was talking about Eddie's $1 million cookout yesterday, and apparently I haven't seen it yet. I have seen it years ago. That's how I knew the reference. But apparently the movie is super cringe and unwatchable because it's sexist, and I'm really curious to see how they made that sexist. I'm super curious. So I do want to see that at some point. Rewatch that again. Diwas Shrestha says, hi, Randy. What do you think about Fantastic Four #1? Uncommon Comics. Paid $200 for it. That's a lot of money for me. The physical value of it saw as $3. Yeah. I'm sure, like I said before, when comic people come in, they will go up a lot. I don't know when that'll happen. I mean, if you just hodl, you'll be fine. Don't take a loss. Yeah. Joanna says, thanks. You did answer my question. No problem. Obadiah says, good luck. JB says, Binance will be before Coinbase. It's the biggest exchange in the world. How do you know? I'd love to know how you know. That'd be interesting, though. Justin says, why would Veve say the P word instead of just saying Pokemon? Maybe I'm overthinking it. Yeah, somebody was talking about, February 27th, Pokemon Day, and Veve said, relax, guys, we don't have the P word. I don't, maybe because that's his excuse of saying, oh, well, I didn't say we didn't have Pokemon. Yeah. And again, I'm not, let's try to think. Let's say they don't have Pokemon. Well, still have Disney. Still have Marvel, still have DC, still have Cartoon Network, Ghostbusters, like 80s nostalgia, 80s cheese, like, Back to the Future. So, it's a lot of Asian stuff, like the Pai Lai, like the stamps, Coca-Cola. I don't know. I don't know if I assume a lot of the wind would be taken out of the sails if another thing announced it and we didn't have it. Like I said, I'm sure we have it. Like I'm 99.999% positive, but yeah. Nintendo to the moon. Moving on. David Perez says Bitcoin reclaiming 45K. If the market can continue this uptrend, this could be the perfect storm for OMI when it hits exchanges. I have noticed that a lot of articles are serving around, hey, what 47K? We get past 47K, 47.5. I mean, they said, close at 24 hours above 42,000, which we, over the past, we definitely have. We've definitely had above 42,000 for, since from Monday through Tuesday. And then we had a dip last night going down to 44, but it's a 45.1 now. And we'll, oh God, no, don't want to buy. That's at 45.1, and we can be at, I guess the next thing is 47. That's the next thing. I also missed the 4-minute rebound. I keep doing this. I get not confused. I just go and I get distracted, and then I just forget to look at it. That is my bad. Kevin Max says, have you seen the Sarah Jean Wonder Woman's for sale? She already sold like 1 million of them and has a bunch. Yes. She maybe had 100. I think this type of thing can cause big drops in collectibles going forward. I mean, if a bunch of people did that, I guess. But no. I don't know. I don't know why she's doing it, but who knows? I sold a Storm yesterday, sub 100 Storm. So I have currently. What do I got? I now have 4,000 gems. So I'm ready. I'm ready. 4,000 gems, whatever they got next, which I imagine Black Panther, but yeah, I hope we get a Black Panther collectible, but who knows? We shall see. Mm-hmm. Ballin says, morning peeps. What's up, Ballin? John DeYang says, any guesses on the drop this weekend? I'm really hoping Black Panther, but who knows? Terrence Green says, did you see Reese tweet about CoinGecko? I did not. I have his tweet notifications on. I wonder why I didn't get that. I'll take a look. I got from Facebook. Arg. Okay. Reach. Said CoinGecko. Oh yeah, they updated info and token trading to CoinGecko, so please don't lose your minds when the OMI market cap and ranking is corrected. I don't think that's been done yet. I think that they have. It's still out of whack. But let's take a look. Yeah, it's still at the circulating supply says 581 billion. Obviously, that is wrong. So yeah, we shall wait. Shall wait on that. Okay, getting out of here. Jeremiah Aoyang is asking, are big brands launching NFTs and crypto at the Super Bowl? Maybe. So 0.0069 for OMI right now. Everyone comment nice down below for 69. And there's only $4 million in trading volume for the last 24 hours for OMI. So good times. Good times. Wow, Gate.io has OMI at 0.0073. Bit4x and Ascendex are the lowest, 0.0069. Quite a bit of difference. Moving on. John says, anything with the word trust in it is just sus to me. Trust wallet has been fine for me so far. Memory says, forgot to sell for gems. Can you buy gems after hitting on the drop? You can, but it's just... Oh, God. That's the other thing that reminds me. Oh, God. All right. Gotta get two. All right. I'm just gonna have to hit this. And try to go for this. All editions have been allocated. So I did not get the... all right, I'll try once more at 11:12. Yeah, so you can. That does give you an option to purchase gems, like, as soon as you get it, but I would never do that. I would always have gems there. Ready. Flexible Mawile says, not going to sleep till March because of locked countries. Ooh. Oh, I feel you, Flexible Mawile. For those that don't know, that's talking about they're not going to have any announcement for Earth 2. They're just going to say they're just going to unlock these countries, and whoever is there first gets it. DY Stress says, yes, you can buy gems after you hit on drop. I always do that. I never store gems beforehand. Damn. I would. Oof. BU Las Vegas says, thank you for your time and dedication. You're motivating more people than you know. Good luck, fam. Thank you so much. Justin says, wax telephone. Blight of Vampires, Justin, you got Candle Boy stuck in my head. Possibly the best insult ever. Sam God says, if you convert crypto into another crypto, it is a taxable event. Slenderson says, CoinGecko had the OMI market cap around 4 billion. It's close to, yeah, and they still do. Yeah, they have the wrong supply as well. I think it's closer to 2 billion though. I think it's like 1.8, 1.9. Obadiah says, just did my taxes USA. If you sell your crypto, even coin a coin, there is a taxable event, unfortunately. Agreed. Aaron says that's called a loss leader. Yeah, I mean, what you could do is you can, like, if you're at a loss, you could sell down here and buy real quickly. And then that counts as a loss on your, and you could use that to write off some of the other gains. Joanne Garrity says, just did my taxes. I had to declare. Yep. Just haha. Actually, another fella in the chat said it's first Candleboy hecka sad this morning. Rip. That says, would you move to Puerto Rico? Probably not. Now, obviously, they're pretty cool. They're kind of like being a state without being a state. And I don't know why Democrats don't try to make it a state. Like there's a football player in not football. There's a football play in The Little Giants called "The Annexation of Puerto Rico," and I don't know. Again, Dems should really want to do that because Puerto Rico, they get a lot of funding from the U.S. and so they're very Democrat, and Democrats would want that because that would be another state that the U.S. would have, or another state that the Dems would have. They would get in each election. So I don't know why Dems don't want to do that, why they haven't tried. Maybe because Republicans just shoot it down. I don't know. Moving on, but no, I would not move to Puerto Rico. I mean, maybe just to get a tax haven and say like, oh, hey, I got a PO box there. Got a house there, and maybe for that. I don't know. C-Spills, good morning, everybody, and good luck. Thank you. Matthew Salmon says, nah, that was Gustro trolling. I don't know what that means. Vampire says, turn it into a horror story. Candleman. Can't say Candleman 3 times in your bathroom mirror. Honestly, I was too scared to do that as a youngin. What are you supposed to say? Bloody Mary in your, 3 times. I was, and it wasn't even at like 10 at night or 2 in the morning when like no one was home. So like 3 in the afternoon, I'd get home from school like, Bloody Mary. I couldn't even say the second one. I was just, I was that scared. JQ says, sorry, Randy, it's just a meme from Gustav. Oh, Gustav. Oh, gotcha. That says Red Candle Chronicles. Dude, less than 2 minutes. Yeah, I know. Oh, did I? All right. 11-12. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this. Nope. Missed it. Missed the 11-12 rebound. I've gotten 1 in my entire career. Ripping pasta. Find out you missed jobs only because people commenting on your streams. Was that meetings this morning? No stream today, but Tap's got it. Robin Blotchin says when you find out you missed drops only because of people commenting on your streams. Same. I'll put like I know that feel. Literally happened twice. This morning, yo. Mac Juice got a W. A lot of you got it. Good for you, C-Spill. Anthony Arza tried to mash. Horrible timing. Rip to everyone else. Kitty Ray says, how do people get these things these days on first buying opportunity? I don't know. Anthony Arza, how do you feel about Earth 2 recently? I'm more bullish now than ever on Earth 2. Lyndon says, I think I got it. Kitty Ray always fails. Tyler got the W. Planet Vampire got the W. Anthony Arza, I feel like they need to push blockchain quicker. I mean, we want them to do it correctly. So, no. I love when I press buy now and my phone is just like, nah, I didn't press anything. Hell. Carlos Carvalho says, hey, Randy, you think we can go to 10 cent or $1 not burning from the circulating supply? I think 10 cent we can get to without burning from the circulating supply, but $1 we need to. Because that'd be like a $200 billion market cap. Yeah, we need to burn from the circulating supply. That'd be a $300 billion market cap. 311 billion dollar market cap if we don't burn for the circulating supply. So we need to burn for the circulating supply. Lyndon got one. Kitty Raid says always get server overloaded. Always. Dave Rose's mom says I'm convinced that the error message is preloaded on the screen. It's instantaneous. Damn. Mac Juice says scooped up 1, 2, 3, 3, 4 uncommon Fantastic Four off the floor last night. Very nice. It's Brandon Michael says common gang. Woo. Tyler says number 3,591. Is that rare? I don't know, but glad you got that. Martin says, bruh, if they drop things when movies come out, that would be a start tactic. I mean, they did with James Bond. They did with him. Which I thought was pretty cool. They'll be doing that again for other stuff also. Like, again, after the Hawkeye series ended, we got the Hawkeye poster. Now that Boba Fett ended, maybe we're going to get something Boba Fett related, Mandalorian related. I don't know. Omi Child got it. Good for you. 5 cents with Coinbase? Yeah, probably. Trying to get something off with that countdown timer. Maybe. Dylan says there's some black Pokemon characters. I mean, Pokemon, sure. There's like Jerafig has half is black. I mean, there's a I think there's a black gorilla. I think there's a trying to think of some other black. Missing numbers, probably a bunch of things. There's Pokemon that have black fur or black skin or black hair. Jinx originally was all black before they made her purple. Trying to think of other. I don't care if Unknown are all black. They have little white eyes, but they're all black. And there's 26 of them. And I would also say, I don't know. Yeah, there's a bunch of other ones that have let's say black fur, black hair. I can't really think of them right now. Black characters, yeah, there's a bunch of black trainers, gym leaders, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. No, little kid, I did not hit, unfortunately. Cloudjack says the luster is wearing off for me personally on these drops, as I haven't gotten them in over 2 months. Yeah, I only got one this year. Prior to that, I was getting every drop, even Secure the Vault. Nice. I didn't get anything for Disney Week. Flexible Miles says, didn't they advertise VV at a hockey game or baseball game? Someone posted about that. Yeah, it was at a football game or European football, so it was at a soccer game on a stream, but Super Bowl maybe. I hope so. Cloudjack is hopefully VV has some exciting things in store. I hope so. Smells Fun says Hugh Hefner on stream today. Well, I am trying to interview his wife, or his former, the widower of Hugh Hefner. Crystal Hefner. We did exchange pleasantries the other day. DM her again because I assume she gets 40 times the amount of DMs that I do. Making multiple alt accounts just for the customer referral code, I guess. Yes. Ryan says, how cool would it be when VR comes with VV if you'd be able to put a tracker on your dog and have your dog animate in the VeVeVerse with you? Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be fun. Russell says, used to get 4-minute drops, now consistent big L's. Yeah. Efrain Sandoval, I got the drop today. Did you get it, bro? I did not get it. Justin says, red rum. Oof. What we got here today? Let's say I did NSYNC before. Oh, okay, my body, it burns. What am I going to do for this hour Patreon member shout out? I do a lot of the same songs, over and over. I have them stuck in my head. That should be... I am so confused about this. I'm trying to think of an Avril Lavigne song because I haven't done her in a while. But I cannot think of that song. That obviously not Skater Boy because I know that by heart. I'll just do the beginning because you haven't heard the beginning in a while. He was a boy, she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? We are in love. Haven't you heard how we rocked each other's world? I'm with the skater boy. I said, see you later, boy. I'll be backstage after the show. We'll be at the studio singing a song he wrote about a girl he used to know. All right, moving on. Everyone should check out at HeyDavidDon, at King Mavs Forever, all on the Twitter. You got Standoff Chart, King Mavs, and ChaviCat5, all over on the VV app. Kobe Collects and Omi Player 1 on the YouTube. Got Powers of X #1 over here. Kobe Collects down here. Got Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Golden Assets, Puddin' Cheeks, VV Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, Charles Merkel, VV Darkling, Cavell Anderson, and VV Vibes, all on the YouTube. Got at EQ_crypto, at What Was VV, and Gary O at 1234CA3 on the Twitter. Got DerekRed.com/pages/VV-photography and WoundedWarriorProject.org. Okay, like I said, I got to update this. Moving on. Keenan got a W on the 4-minute rebound. Nice. Aggressively relaxing, saying, that sucks you guys collecting this stuff can't get it. Artificial scarcity has the same issues as real. Yeah. Also, says, nobody, nope on the rebounds, nope. Sorry, man. Excuse me. Noah Will says, yo, Randy, when do you see the new drop system implemented? Probably Q2. They might test it out in Q1, but it's probably not going to be live by Q2. Yeah. Moving on right here. Michael Parabella says, I have not been able to list an item I bought yesterday. Do you know why? Every now and then they will have an issue with the blockchain. I think that is from Immutable X. That is not from us. Where it just takes a while. I don't know why, though. I do not know why. Yeah. I mean, now you can't list it because the market's closed. It'll be open again in hopefully 20 minutes, hopefully 10 minutes, but who knows. Memory says Umbreon. Oh, I love Umbreon. Oh yeah, Umbreon's back as well. Zach says, is this Quidd FUD anything to worry about? No, not at all. There's zero reason to worry about it. Actually, I'm going to go and go this again. If anyone can smash that like button, it's a free way to help support the channel. That would mean the world to me. Matthew Salmon says, new Jurassic World just been announced. Wonder if we get a corresponding drop. Maybe when the movie comes out, we might. Christopher B got a rare comic. Get it. Congrats. Flexible Wild says, I always get the big Disney VV drops, but now never the comics anymore. Well, I mean, at least you get the Disney drops. Those are cool. Muhammad Shukr got a rare. Nice. And Captain Ahab says, got the drop after 6 months of nothing. Dude, I'm glad you got it. This is why you never give up. Trust your instincts. Okay, so I'm gonna put my legs up here. I didn't exercise yesterday. I don't know why. I did deadlifts 2 days ago. That's why my hammies hurt. Let's see what we got as far as comments from other YouTubers or for comments on my stuff. DW says, people confusing ownership with the definition of NFTs are confused, in my opinion. Ownership ideology is preference and not related to the definition of an NFT. Only thing I would say is you should be able to sell and trade them. Definition, I read something state NFTs can be sold and traded, but we have the trading and buying part, but not the legitimacy of selling part. As yet, we were unable to cash out our NFTs, so that is my biggest problem, to be frank. Once Veve enables MTL and OMI to NFT, it's all good. I understand why this has not happened yet, and I also understand that if this was not huge IP-based NFTs, this process would have been a lot smoother. Also, the centralization aspect makes total sense when considering how IP would first want to approach a concept such as NFTs. Over time, they'll warm up the whole decentralized system within NFTs. Just be like they needed to, okay, this is a one giant run-on sentence. Just the definition states traded and sold, but sold for crypto. Yeah, okay, so OMI to NFT second half of year, but MTL first half probably. Okay, I did. So moving on, Pavle Stanomarovich giving me those O's. I'll give him these smiley faces. Pavle Stanomarovich also saying, I certainly collect everything, and yes, I'm selling my entire 30,000 plus collection only to put in more premium collectibles. Hate when I see any bullies that are salty, knowing there's 6 million people are all going to be on Veve within a year. So that's a big move. All right, let's see what we got over here. Ryan Domani says, Randy, I'm looking to one day have enough OMI to reach $5 million. How much OMI do you think would be good to hodl? For someone who works little above minimum wage, so don't have a lot to put in. I mean, $5 million is a lot. But depends how long you want to hodl for. Also, be advised. Let's say if you have 500,000 OMI. All right, let's say you don't even have a million. Say you have 500,000 OMI. Okay, well, when this reaches $1 in 4 years, it's $500,000. You're telling me you're not going to take any of that out? You're telling me you're not going to spend any of that? The issue I see with a lot of, which will not be an issue for a while, or maybe it might happen soon, is that people that have millions of OMI now, like let's say somebody has 5 million OMI. Okay, well, obviously at $1, it's $5 million. At 10 cents, it's $500,000 for them. So you're saying when they have, let's say if they don't have that much money, and this is 5 cents and they have $250,000, they're not just going to sell it all and buy a house. Like, nope, yep, bought a house, it's fine. A lot of people are going to take a lot of this money. They haven't had money before. They're not going to know what to do with it, and they're just going to, I guarantee it. I guarantee that we have a couple people here that have, maybe not here, but on my subscribership in general, that have a couple million OMI. They would have been millionaires or multimillionaires, but they squander it beforehand. So, I mean, I don't know how much you have. If you have 1 million OMI, probably going to have $5 million at some point if you hodl everything, which I wouldn't expect you to. I'm not going to hodl everything, although most of what I'm going to sell is for this year is really just in taxes. But who knows? Mm-hmm. Da, da, da. So I mean, yeah, Ryan Domeni, let me know how much OMI you have, and I'll let you know. Pablo Stanimiro says, just look at comic covers on Quidd, non-readable, and they are going for a lot compared to RVV comics and IR. Well, feels bad, man. Feels bad for them. Pablo Stanimiro also says VeVe should buy Quidd. They do have stamps and a lot of IP for a long time. I don't think they need to. They can probably pick them up for pennies on the dollar as VeVe grows. Oh, as I put ad. As VeVe grows. Oh, I have such fat fingers as time goes on. So moving on, we got Dan Shawbell saying, damn, I wouldn't want to get on your bad side, especially with your military of gators. I put them through a vigorous basic training. Although I'm not gonna lie, my basic training in the military was more. It was more just lack of sleep, because in the military, like each one is different. Like I came out of it, and the commander that was at Fort Lee, or not the commander of the base, but our commander that was at Fort Lee, he knew exactly what went on. He says, like, listen, some of you guys are probably in the best shapes of your lives after coming out of basic training. And you see a bunch of these, like, nerdy people go, like, yeah, we are. And then he continues on. He says, some of you are probably in the worst shape of your lives. And you see a bunch of, like, us, like, that, Jim Raff's like, yeah, we are. And we want to, like, off ourselves right now. And just like, trust me, things will go right back to the way they were in a couple of months. The people that didn't like to work out, they'll choose not to work out. And he was savage, like, and those people will be kicked out. People that like to work out and like to maintain, good health, good, take care of their bodies, they'll thrive. And we did. It's great. But yeah, in basic training for Air Force, it is not physically demanding. Like, you run and, like, do push-ups instead. Like, it is not physically demanding at all. But where they get you is that you sleep maybe 4 hours a day, and not including you have to be, stand on guard some nights. Not including the fact, like, it's not like if we were out, like, physically running, doing whatever, I'd be okay. But we're in a classroom, and we're literally snorting hand sanitizer so that we can stay up. We're literally like trying to pinch and like just scratch ourselves just so that we stay awake, because you're just. I mean, you get used to it after a while. After a while, you do get used to. You do get used to not sleeping. As weird as that sounds. Yeah. Right away, it says, I have 500,000, but I'm trying to sell my Todd for VeVe to get more. Yep. So hopefully that gets me up towards. Yeah. I would say you could probably get. You probably sell your Todd for close to $1 million. Yeah, I think that'd be fine. Always looking up. Hopefully you're gonna be able to have 1.5. Yeah. Sorry, I sold Todd for OMI, not VeVe. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Captain Ahab says, is this a big drop, Black Panther? I mean, this is a hodl. First appearance of Okoye and Dora Milaje. But I mean, this is. I mean, I don't know if this is like a huge, like, this is like a grail. I don't know if it is. Pablo Santamero says, selling all my wax tokens, and I even staked on wax. They spilt first blood, bro. They spilt first blood. To quote Rambo. I'm gonna go see if the VeVe market is open. It probably isn't, but I just want to go and take a look-see. It is not open yet. Xing out of that. I'll check again in a couple of minutes. Flexible Mawile says, I saw the Army was now doing 2-year contracts for new people. I'd be down if they do maybe 1-2 years. Only if I'm desperate. I hope they're not. I mean, it takes you, like, again, for the Army, let's say for Air Force, it's 8 weeks of basic training. I don't know how much for the Army it is, but, you get basic, or they have boot camp, it's not called basic training. And then they have tech school, which, however long that is. And You know, for 2 years, let's say the first, let's say like 4 months, you're not doing anything. You're just learning. Like, I don't think you should be doing something just for 2 years. And the reason I say that is because the government puts a lot of money into training you, like, especially like infantry or army. They put a lot. They turn you into a killing machine. Like your job as infantry, like grunt, probably is really going in and outlasting, like making the other and like kill the enemy or make them surrender. And they turn you into a weapon, and that doesn't come cheap. They don't do that like for free. They do that and um yeah, like why do some people make 100K, $100,000 a year on the outside, like after making nothing in the army, after they make nothing in the military? Why do they make 100K on the outside in private contracting, whether it's Corvallis, whether it's DynCorp, Blackwater Federal contracts, Atlas? Like, why? It's because that you have certain skills. I could go at any time and drive a 60K in Afghanistan or I guess not in Afghanistan. I could do it in, I guess Kuwait. I could do it in Iraq. I could do it wherever. And I don't even know if they have 60Ks in Iraq. I don't think they would. But you just drive a 60K, drive for wherever, because you have that specialized knowledge. Navy cordman, add another 50K onto that, and that's how much you can make a year. Just because that's yeah. You can make a lot. They put a lot of money into you. So that's why I think you should serve probably minimum 4 years. But by all means, if you can join the army for 2 years, get all of your benefits, get GI Bill, which is free school. Not only is GI Bill free school, but they give you money for housing. Like I could go to school next semester in summer. I can go to semester school in the fall, and I would be getting like $2,800 a month just for going to school, like just for housing. And that's double of, and again, it's double of what I pay because I live in like a grandma house. So yeah, if you could do that for 2 years, it's definitely worth it, in my opinion. So moving on, let's see if the market is open. Come on. No, it is not. All right, let's see how many of these are delivered. Okay, so we have almost 15,000 of the commons left to be delivered. Yeah, there's a lot. So these are pretty slow. They might take a while. Moving on, Sean. Ryan Dominus says, Randy, where is the first time you heard about Omi and Veve? I found out about it because of the channel Tim and Nancy Banter. They talk about crypto. It's a super small channel. I think somebody had told me about it in like February of last year, and I did download the app in February of last year. But I didn't actually look into Omi. Like it was separate. I didn't actually hear about it. I was looking on. I was trying to interpret Shane's tweets from Earth 2. He's the CEO of Earth 2. Some letters were capitalized, some letters weren't. And one thing was GoChain. And the reason they were going to be on the GoChain was because of, he who shall not be named as Ben Gadenzi trying to scam Earth 2 the same way he's trying to scam Akomi, the same way he tried to scam, or the same way he did scam like 8 other projects. That man has no soul. I hate a grand total of maybe 3 people in this world, and he's one of them. Anyway, I digress. So they were supposed to be on the GoChain, and I was like, okay, so let me look for a crypto, and that's what Earth 2 was. Earth 2, their crypto was supposed to be on the GoChain. It's like obviously they are on Polygon now, but at the time I was like, okay, let me look for new cryptos that are on the GoChain, which are very very large in number and are very small in price. And I was like, oh, Omi, this could be interesting. There's 750 billion tokens, and they're like less than a penny. This could be really cool. I feel like this could be our token. So I make a whole video about it, make a whole live stream, and someone's like, yeah, you should check out Earth 2 Mastery was doing videos on it way before I was. He was like the first. Like he knew. And I'm thankful to see he's doing videos again. So yeah, being able to go and I discovered it myself, but then I saw that Earth 2 Mastery did videos on it. Then I saw that Orion Crypto Trader did a video on it, so I started doing videos on it. Then I saw Taps Trades. Then I saw Cavell Anderson. Yeah, it's a lot of Interesting stuff. So that's where I saw it. David Rosenbaum says, so that B guy tweeted an image of Quidd apologizing. He created the image as a joke. All right, let me see the B guy. Guess do. Yes, do. G. Is it GUST? I forget what the. Okay, G. Gastow. Okay, it's like Gaston. Our last tweets on VV have been awkward, and we sincerely apologize. It'll not happen again. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's definitely that is definitely a fake. That was a good fake, and that was really funny. Kudos to him. Alan Savin says market is closed due to the bad weather. Understand what Einstein meant with time is relative. 30 minutes. Yes, agreed. So I do have to be somewhere at 1, but that is at 1. I don't have to be anywhere since that. I think just because the blockchain is a little crowded right now. And since blockchain is a little crowded, we won't get the market until a lot of these are delivered. And the blockchain, since it's so over, like traffic in there, we won't get a lot of these delivered until that clears up. Let's go over. Oh, okay. I guess I answered some of my. Oof. Ew. Another day, another Zoom training for a buddy of mine. At what point do exes become buddies of yours? Like, at what point is like, oh yeah, they're a buddy of mine. At what point does that happen? Oh my god. Okay. All right. Getting back to all these. All right, YouTube. Let's see. I've done pretty well at answering the YouTube. I am caught up on YouTube messages. Very good. All right. I will probably go and watch some more regular show. I will have Dino M on the podcast at 5 p.m. this afternoon, so be on the lookout for that. I don't know if we'll do mukbang. We might. We won't do a mukbang, but maybe he might. Never LMFAO. Yeah, we're mostly going to talk about Star Wars, but we will talk about Vivi and Omi as well. So everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments good for the YouTube algorithm. Don't say bye-bye, Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow. Meow. Good luck on the secondary. Meow. Thank you for the super chat, Ernie. Meow. Alas. Meow. Bye-bye.